Nice one, mate. Anyway, so there's 16 watching. I watched it from the beginning a bit like that. I've just turned over onto the game and that. Watch a few of your things. Yeah. And then you go over here like. When I was watching, it said earlier on, it said there's about 400 odd. But here it says 16. So I've come back, it's half time football. I've come back on here. I'll go and check out your. Yeah. Go on here. This is now live. And it says 391 watching. I've seen Foxes Afloat. I'll put it on this actually, I'll put it up afterwards. Foxes Afloat, because I watched canal boats, believe it or not, and barges. And I've had a few buds on there as such. And the guys, Foxes Afloat, two gay guys actually. Even though I'm not gay, but they're a bit of fun and they're quite laughing, informative. Anyway, I was watching their stuff and I've been thinking about how YouTube pisses about with the figures. And I'll put mine up and show you what mine are like as well. I mean, I've had thousands of videos up and nobody's looked at them at all for years. I get 10 views, 12 views, 2 views, 4 views, 1 view. They've been up months. Some are quality, some are shite. But anyway, doesn't add up. And Simon, he's been, receiving craps and manipulations within his broadcasting on different various things and that lot. And he knows there's other bods manipulating it and that, yeah. No, the Foxes Afloat guys. They get the YouTube basically getting people to invest, yeah, into what they're doing by just manipulating your figures. And they seem to be doing it on yours as well. They've done it on mine since I started because of the way I rant on and things, which nobody's really seen so much. Been doing it for years. Anyway. So I'd let you know, mate, be careful because your whole page, right, could be just open to a few buds, just a few, like a few that your phone call, you don't even know who are phoning you sometimes. And the rest is just manipulated figures. So you're going away, investing, under what you think is good figures. I mean, these Foxes Afloat guys, they've sold their canal boat. And they've bought a little farm in Scotland and now they're breeding chickens. Yeah? All feeding the internet. Alright? And investing into it because the figures are going up. But I spotted the figures of bullshit. Because mine have been even more bullshit than bullshit. Yeah, totally controlled. And I'm watching these guys as they go through their manipulating periods done by the techno world. Alright? I'll go on to mine in a minute. Still 19 watching. Let's go back on here, this way, click on that one, just like show what I'm doing, go back down here, 403 watching and nearly 300 watched it, liked it, yeah, well that figure there, if you can imagine, right, when I was watching Foxes Afloat, I'll show you the example in a minute, it said say, I don't know, 500 likes, yeah, but there's only 200 people viewing it. Who have viewed it. So how can you get 500 likes? Things like that. Got another idea. I've gone to my videos. They've been up since the 25th of May. Yeah, even if a dog has a shit, you get more views than I do, put it that way. Watch them down here. I mean, he's been up ages. I'll go back a while. Yeah, 12 views, 3 views. Goes on. See how low they are, yeah? All the way down. Click on one of them so you know it's not a blank screen. Evil mind, the clock destruction. Feels the body's burning. As the war machine keeps turning. Right, Right, so I'll just stop that there, like, yeah. And that, oh, I've got one like. One like and 18 views. Yeah, since January. And I've got stuff on here since 2013 with similar stuff like this on what I've shown you here. So I do all sorts of stuff. And it's got like 3 views and that. Totally controlled. And what I'm saying to you guys, right, is like Simon and the Foxes and all that sort of stuff, is that don't believe your figures. You don't know your audience. Yeah, you're not backed up by, like, you know, some radio show in a town or anything like that. So it's all visible. You might see the odd bod, you might see like, oh yeah, I know you and I know you. And they're the ones who might get in. And the rest of your audience could just be blank figures. Yeah? So you've got to be careful how you invest all your time, all your effort, all your emotions, everything, because you could just be playing to a blinking van load of coppers and nobody else is seeing you. Bar a few bods to create the reality of it all. Totally controlled. Just be careful, that's what I'm saying. Because these other lads, Foxes, have sold the boat, big things, invested into farms up in Scotland and all the rest of it. Right? It could pull off for them, but then again it might not. YouTube doesn't give a shit. Do you get me? Right, here's the videos of the Foxes. There you go. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, Foxes afloat. Yeah, I've done all sorts. Yeah, I'll give you an idea. All sorts of stuff. By the way, that's a finger with cream on it. But anyway, I've done all sorts of variants and stuff. And I have no views really. Everything's usually on about 20. And it takes years to get them to 20, or months. Give a comment section as well, it's always 0. The odd one there that is me just usually explaining something in the video. Yeah, nobody, it's all cut off, man. All cut off. 0, 0, 0. Yeah. 0, 0, 0, 0. Do you know what I mean, mate? Now I'll show you Fox's bit. These two guys, they're up in Scotland at the time. They went from canal boats. This is the period of time when they're to then sell the canal boat to then get a house up in Scotland. If you look down here, it's had 56 views. 56 views, right? Yet there's 1.6k likes. That's what I'm saying, Simon Reverend. Yeah? Sideways. Think sideways. Think out of the box. Think a lot, mate. Yeah? I think they're doing this to you as well. Because you're coming across a similar sort of like obstacles that I came across years ago. Yeah, but you try telling people they just don't believe you because the YouTube pulls on the subtle. You might not be egotistic, anything ego, anything like that. You might just want to say something, but it pulls on the investment and everything else like that, and your time and everything. I've had to do all my YouTubing with no audience. Have a think what that's like, and I've been doing it for what, since 2013, something like that. Thousands plus, probably about 1,300 videos now. Yeah, and you know what? Of all those videos, if you counted up, I probably wouldn't even reach 1,500 out of 1,300 videos. Yeah, and I'm not joking. Yeah, so these guys, at the end of their day, they read this, they see a figure like that, and they start investing differently, buying more stuff, buying kit. But you don't know how big your audience is. But then depending who you're backed by or who wants to let you go further or whatever, it all depends whether they like what you say or do. Do you get me, Simon? Yeah, just be careful, fella. Time check. It's 6 minutes to 12. Yeah. 14th to 6th, 2022. I made a video earlier on, Simon, about the numbers here and everything else. I'll just prove the time anyway, because you've got to prove anything big time. Nobody's anything, do they? There you go. Anyway. Well, now look at your numbers. 146 views. Streamlined 4 hours ago and 34 likes. Well, it's a lot different than the other lot, wasn't it? Earlier on. It's gone down. It's gone down, isn't it? Quickly, this is the day after, Simon. It says here, 23 hours ago when you did it, 228 views. So I'll click on it, alright. Alright, we've got 228 views, 41 likes. This is the date today. This is the beginning of the show. You had 294. And then it goes down to 34 towards the end of your show. Not bad times. At the beginning, been going for what? 90 minutes. 294. Yeah, this was 4 hours ago. Then you only had 34. So after 90 minutes, you had 294. Then it went down to 34. And then, after a day and a half, you only had 41. Yeah, basically, right, this guy here, yeah, Thomas Garage, he says, what the thing? Because these Von Dot monsters and Gilly whatever, all done in foreign languages, right, is basically the police or whoever's monitoring you saying, get a life, get a girlfriend, what are you doing this for? They're trying to put you off, they're full of shit, you're being monitored, I got this years ago.